on the bare face of this, you know, UNRWA, in theory, are there to be providing much-needed aid to these people, and it does look like a pretty big decision to say you're not able to operate here. The decision, as I understand, is taken because Israel has said, and I think this has been largely proven, that there were definitely UNRWA staff who were involved in the October the 7th Hamas-led attacks. 9, in fact. There's been a long-time suspicion that, Hamas's leader killed in Lebanon last month was found to have worked for UNRWA, that there's been this relationship between Hamas and UNRWA. And so I have sympathy with Israel saying, we don't trust you anymore to do the job you were doing. But surely that job still needs to be done.
Absolutely. So let's talk about October 7th. And you're quite right, there are Hamas, 20% of UNRWA staff members are Hamas. So they're part of a terrorist organization. UNRWA has actively facilitated and enabled the terrorism of Hamas. But even look further back, UNRWA is in charge of a school system that is teaching Palestinian children to hate Jews, to hate Israel, and the best thing that they can do with their lives is become martyrs for the cause. This is a poisonous school system that is taking us further away from peace and not closer to peace. So UNRWA is rotten to its core, and nobody actually believes they're doing the job. On top of that, what's going on with the aid right now? There are tons and tons of aid that are not being distributed by UNRWA because Hamas is actually stealing it, because UNRWA is complicit with Hamas in stealing it. You speak to the Palestinian people in Gaza and they're like, why is a bottle of mineral water $20 in Gaza? Why do they have to wait for Israeli soldiers to give them bottles of water? Because UNRWA is complicit with a terrorist group that is taking advantage of his own people, stealing the aid that the UNRWA is supposed to be distributing, and on top of that, using UNRWA facilities to hide terrorists and terrorist infrastructure.
So what is Israel